Well, it's really windy outside, so I guess I felt like maybe it's a good day to come in here and start cleaning stuff up. I've been dying to do this ever since we bought this place. I'm just going to do another walk around in the house before I start cleaning up so we can kind of do a before and after of the cleanup. So the story with this house is that there was a couple that bought it and they wanted to live in here. I'm not sure what their plan was as far as restoring it, but they started with removing all the lath and plaster, and they did some stuff like they removed this bathroom and they removed some stuff on the stairs, which we need to figure out because that's not really properly supported any longer. So they did a lot of work, but we have a lot of work left to do. So they did keep all the doors, we think, door jambs. They left the original windows in, so those are good things. So just doing kind of a walk around and showing before and after. Never been good about documenting this stuff. I like to just get into it and start cleaning, and well, not that I've done a lot of this, but it's a neat closet, isn't it? I don't know if I've ever looked in here because I can't get it open. It's like varnished, closed. I'll have to bring a screwdriver over. I'm not sure anyone's ever looked in there. Well, I mean, recently. I guess that was for heating. Oh, there's another closet here. This is the bathroom, and this will likely be our only bathroom in the house. I wonder if those tiles have asbestos. So I need to ask Molly about that. These, gosh, I don't think those go to this house unless they go to the back door or something. It's not a very good tour. Register, vent, whatever. So I'll probably just start sweeping up here like we did in the little house. Just start sweeping it, getting this as cleaned up as I can, and then we'll come and mop it all and start getting these floors looking good again. Put these doors somewhere, maybe leave them there, I don't know. We are supposed to be getting power back to this house soon. I'm going to put a railing on here so I don't walk. I always want to walk off of here. I can put a board on there, get some kind of safety going. That's kind of my big task at hand, is to remove all that, and then there's a bunch in the basement I'll show you in a minute. So maybe that was a register, and then ductwork went over. I don't know. I'm trying to figure all this out still. I'm trying to figure it out still. This refrigerator works. Needs to be cleaned out. We'll probably try to use it. It's got all these old light fixtures that we think are super cool. Again, thank goodness they left all those. They left all of them, I think. They're just everywhere in here. This, I can't remember what Molly and I discussed, but this might be an office. It's like a haunted house. It's got this cute little guy that can, hey, come back here. Okay, that'll stop. So also this is an addition to the house, and I guess they made a little eating area there, which we'll probably do the same. And then this was the original kitchen. It doesn't totally make sense to me, but this supposedly is the front door, and that's the back door. So when people would come to visit, they would come in this door. There's also this weird little window into the garage. A lot of storm windows stored up in the trusses. This is the back door, front door. That's the septic tank. Okay. So yeah, so this is kitchen. So eating area or nook, whatever you want to call it, kitchen. We're going to put this back the way it was originally, which would be just a hallway coming in. Someone made it into a bathroom, but we're going to just put it back as a hallway. It's also got some tile on it, which I don't think those tested positive for asbestos. That chimney is for the boiler in the basement. These doors were in the landfill, and I pulled them out. We're not sure where they were hung, but they're super cool, I think. super cool doorknobs and stuff on them. So, and then awesome little room here. I guess this is a living room, but I mean, this is where we'll sit and read a book and have a beer in the evening. And awesome porch. I didn't really show you the porch, but check out this awesome porch. Watch the sunset out here with a lemonade or a cup of coffee in the morning. The water heater looks fairly new, but we can try to use it. Everyone tells me don't bother trying to use this old fuel oil boiler. We'll probably just put a new gas burning furnace in that will use propane. Old deep freeze. Kind of weird they left that out. I guess they didn't want to get it out of the basement. This is an expansion tank, I believe, for the well pump. And there's a pump for something there too. I wonder if we could, oh boy, that might be the ejector pump we could use in the other house. Water comes in here. The piping's actually probably not too bad. Clothesline here. It's kind of some creepy little rooms. Like, I don't know what this room's for. You know, we can use it for, maybe that's what they use it for, was canning and growing sprouts and things like that for the garden. So another creepy little crawl space there. And a shower. Okay. House is super solid though. Not sure what this is all about. Try to probably remove that. Maybe just a safety for kids or something. But we want to get started on the inside. The outside is in decent shape. We got to scrape all the lead-based paint off and then try to get it painted. The roof's in decent shape. Probably try to get a new roof on it at some point. I'm going to try to restore all these windows. A lot of work to do. The plan right now is getting the little house livable, and we're making progress over there. I've been documenting some of that. We're still working on the kitchen floor, and then Molly has been, well, I'm going to go over there and do a little video over there too, and then we'll come back over here and start sweeping. Tell me that doesn't sound like a plan. So I just wanted to do a quick little update on the little house. I was just doing a tour of the big house before I start cleaning in there. I want to start sweeping. I'm going to go upstairs and start sweeping, but I thought, you know, I'm going to come over and do a quick update here. So we're still working on trying to get the floor up so we can sand the wood floors in here. And we have started trying to save the plaster as much as we can with these little anchors. They're kind of like a rock bolt in a mine, I guess, but that's the concept I use. But essentially it's that little disc, and then you put a drywall screw through the lath, and it seems to work pretty good. When the sheetrock screws get into the lath, if you put the slightest amount of torque on them, they just spin. And then the other problem is if there's any stuff behind the plaster, it just breaks off. So this wall, I think we decided this was our first test run. We'll probably cut this off here and then either replaster or drywall the lower part. This is where the furnace used to sit. That's the old furnace. Molly's done an amazing job on cleaning this up, but there's still, she kind of gave up on the upper cabinets, but the lower cabinets are looking good actually. See them? Those are cluster flies. They all come out. Look at that. It's freaking crazy. I gotta close all these so they don't, oh my goodness. I don't want the wind to break any of this stuff. Afraid I'm gonna break them every time I close them. This is all fly and moth poo everywhere. It's just disgusting. That's kind of what we've been dealing with at this house. And then it's been abandoned for 20 or so years or more. No one's come into this house. I don't think the people that were trying to renovate across the driveway even opened the front door to this place. So we're the first ones to come in here. In my opinion, we're the first ones to come in here in many, many years. So then Molly is scraping the ceiling. You can see she did all that, and then she's got that second half to go. And then we're going to, these huge wasps are in the house too. See them? They must live up in the attic. So that's something we're gonna have to battle. They look mean. I have not been chased by one yet. So scrape this, and I think we can paint. And then we're gonna put a bathroom in here. And it's either that or an outhouse. So we did get a quote from a plumber to come out and give us a septic tank and leach field and bring water from the big house, or tie into that run to the big house, and install a kitchen sink, plumb everything up for us, install the bathroom, install the toilet in the bathroom, install a water heater in the basement, install a ejector pump in the basement, or lift station, whatever you want to call it. And the price was, as it should be, is really high because it's a lot of work. So we're gonna have to save for a while for that. He's not available to do the work until next spring anyway, so we're still gonna be in the camper out here this winter. So looking forward to that. All right, I'm gonna go start cleaning the big house, and I'll film some of that. Spent the day up here yesterday and just did a quick clean. Well, if you consider a day quick, but it definitely looks a lot better. I know it's a futile effort because we still have a lot of cleanup to do. This room's getting pretty close. Cleaned the tub out. So it's looking a lot better. This room still has quite a bit left to get done with lath and plaster removal. This is everything I got out. So 6 bags. It's a lot for just this upper level. So, oh man, I missed a spot. Now I'm going to go down and continue downstairs. I don't think it's quite as bad down here, but okay. Molly Maids. Okay, here we go. Ah! So that's a job that I do not like doing just because it's so dusty. Thank God for the respirators. So next step is going to be to come in here and make an equal or greater mess, getting rid of the remaining lath and plaster there. Sorry, lath and insulation. Lath and insulation there. Pretty big amount on this wall. And here we need to take this old floor up. This was a little kitchen addition they made. Under here is just plywood. You can see where the old outside wall was, and good wood that way. So we got some figuring out to do here. I guess this is going to be a kitchen. Well, that's going to be the kitchen. Huh. I'll have to figure that out. I was thinking it was hardwoods all the way, but that makes sense. It'd be different over there. And then some plaster remaining there. Upstairs, there's one room has about half of it is still lath and plaster. And got to get this flooring all up. I guess I said that. Got to get this flooring up in here. This seems to come up pretty easy. And then I wanted to show you guys these awesome chandeliers that they left all over the house. This one's cool. This one's pretty cool. I think I don't know if there's any upstairs or not. Yeah, I like that one actually. So that's all I'm going to do. That's all we're going to do for the big house for quite a while. And then we need to focus our efforts on the little house so that we can have a place out here. Molly's mom, Marie, is coming out to see us. They're on their way. They're going to be here any minute. So we will see you guys very soon. So they've been working on this for, well, quite a while this morning, and then they took a break when it got hot. Now they're back at it, but it's actually looking pretty good. Oh, girl. It's looking good. Yeah. Now we need some mulch, huh?
No, not even. We don't need mulch here.
Oh, yeah. No mulch.
Oh, get out of here.
You need a motor on that thing.
You should have taken a before and after of this area.
I know. Looks so good now. Precision landscaping.
Yeah. That's our team.
All right.
Keep your hand out. There you go. Get that.
Going over to the little house to check out the work the ladies did today and yesterday. And I think that you'll all agree that it's a pretty dramatic change. Little by little, we're getting this place cleaned up. They just kind of came and cleaned along the edge here and gave us a little border, saved some of what we think are irises or whatever, daffodils maybe, lilies. What are they? We don't know. I think they know, but I don't know. I mean, it looks so much better. They put these here to kill the grass. I just took that off because it was kind of falling down, and I didn't want the wind to whip it off, so I need to actually put that inside. This side looks fantastic. I need to cut that stump down, and I don't think we want a tree to be there. Unfortunately, it's a little too close to the house, but we'll let it grow for a little bit. These trees are going to be coming down hopefully this year. I had a tree guy come out and give us a quote to take these 2 trees down, grind the stumps, as well as the 2 totem poles. There's a 3rd totem pole. I think the utility company might have done that, but we're not sure. And then maybe this other little guy over here that's not doing too good. You sure hate to cut trees down out here because there's not a lot of trees once you get off the farmsteads, but these are just, we're not worried about them falling on the house, but they block the, they need to go, we think. So, and then the old power pole's coming down because we're gonna get power buried. It's gonna come in the side of the house. So that's all looking great. The cluster flies are just like, I've never seen them so bad. Today's definitely the worst day. Look at them, they're just everywhere. Maybe I'll rename it to Cluster Fly Farm. Molly did most of this, but I finished it up with the scraping the ceiling. We're gonna come in here and put those anchors in and potentially be repainting this room fairly soon. That'll give it a nice fresh smell. I don't know where the wasps are coming from. Maybe the attic. We'll leave that alone for now. I'm gonna go out to landfill and get a pole for the mailbox. Try to get the mailbox set up. Little house is starting to look pretty good from the outside. Progress. The ladies did a wonderful job on the landscaping this weekend. We need to fly them out again soon. Thanks Marie and Molly and Nadia. You guys did a fantastic job. Molly's mom wanted to mow the grass down so she could see the chicken coop, and actually looks pretty cool. Last year we didn't have all these weeds because we didn't have the rain in the spring, but this year it's just unbearable. So we really need to get a brush hog, or potentially I gotta go look them up, a billy goat. So this is inside the old chicken coop. Pretty cool little, Molly wants to make it her not a she shed, but her little gardening shed. It's in good shape. Oh, nice breeze. So that's that.